We have Rajdeep Sardesai who's walked into the last 5 minutes of this conversation.
Politics of the periphery.
Okay, we have Rajdeep Sardesai who's walked in the last 5 minutes of the conversation. He had promised that he's going to be here at 7 in the morning, 7 p.m., but he's not. So, Rajdeep, we have 5 minutes. Quickly, sir, come. Behaving a bit like Devendra Fadnavis this evening. Very busy.
He's been busy. He's been busy moving from one studio to
One
other
studio
studio.
to the other.
Studio
Yeah,
to
yeah.
other studio.
I signed for 9 o'clock also, so I will be waiting for our show. But yes, Preeti. Yes, sorry.
Sir, we have only 4 minutes. Biggest takeaway.
My biggest takeaway is clearly that Maharashtra has, to a large extent, become saffronized. To the extent that I did not imagine, as someone who tracked the politics of the state in the 80s and 90s, when Maharashtra's politics was dominated by the Congress and where the Saffron Alliance was led by Bharatiya Janata Party. I did not think a day would come so soon where the BJP would be so dominant. And look at the way the BJP has strategized. They have broken the Shiv Sena, they have broken the NCP, they have strengthened themselves. They have almost decided, it's almost as if they not only win the election, they decide who the opposition is. Yeah. They are able to control the entire political environment to the extent that they are Maharashtra's party number one and Devendra Fadnavis, a Brahmin. Again, surprise, a Brahmin in Maratha-dominated politics become Neta number one. I remember when he became chief minister, most people thought, how will he handle, Maratha domination politics? That's also changed.
But didn't Maharashtra become saffron in 2014 only? When BJP won 127 seats, Shiv Sena winning 63 seats and Congress and NCP 42-41. Even then it was saffronized.
You're right.
The majority, in 2017, look at the local body elections. The Congress and NCP could not retain their holds.
But Sahil, look at the numbers across the state. The BJP by and large is emerging as party number one and the Shiv Sena is a junior partner even in Mumbai. So, I mean, I think when I say saffronized, you're right, it's been happening over a period of time. Right. This is the culmination. Yeah. I'm saying now you actually the BJP can say, because what was the charge initially in the 90s BJP? Shahar ki party hai, gaon mein nahi hai. BJP is only there in a few pockets of Maharashtra. Today, if you look across the map of Maharashtra, if I can win 23 out of 29 municipal corporations, that means I am now the dominant party of the state. I don't think it's quite like Gujarat yet. I think there are still pressures and counter pressures in Maharashtra. There's a large Dalit population. The Muslims have got fragmented. Look at AIMIM's performance. It's pretty impressive. So there's all of that happening. But I think the interesting part is as the BJP strengthens and the opposition fragments, Maharashtra is slowly moving into a space where the BJP will be confident in the future, maybe in 2029, of fighting an election on its own and getting a majority on its own.
I just want to add one point. Actually, I want to ask about this. I mean, the political situations are completely different in these two states, but I'm compelled to compare the states because the identity politics, the way it happens in Maharashtra, similarly, the same identity politics happens in Bengal. They love their culture, they love their language, they have their own heroes and they literally pray them.
No, there's a difference. I'll tell you what the difference is.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I understand a completely different
the
political
Marathi
culture.
Hindutva nationalist is missing in a it's rare to find a Bengali Hindutva nationalist.
I totally understand. What I'm trying to say is that what stopped BJP from becoming a complete dominant force in Maharashtra, despite they are winning more than 100 seats in 3 consecutive elections, despite everything. Because there were regional forces who stopped them from becoming the totally dominant partner in Maharashtra.
Quickly answer.
Will this happen? Will this happen in Bengal if the BJP finds a proper leader who can speak in Bengali, who can put forward the Bengali plank in Bengal and they can do what
they need to find a face.
It certainly can happen. Look at the rise of the BJP in Bengal. I have no doubt about it. Yeah. Look at the way the BJP has risen. What were they? 3 seats in 2017 or 2016, went up to 70 odd seats in 2021. They are a party which is expanding constantly. And Sahil is right. As long as the regional parties remain strong and united, the BJP will have a fight on their hands. Yeah. The moment those parties weaken, The BJP steps into the space.
Because look at what's happened in Bengal, Sahil. The rise of the BJP hasn't come at the cost of TMC's. TMC's vote share has only risen to 48% from a 38%.
Yeah, but even the lefts were the regional parties in Bengal.
Left and Congress's vote who weakened were taken up by the BJP.
The majority of the left vote, but even the left was acting like a regional party in Bengal.
Okay, I want to ask you one question, Rajdeep, because I have to go into a break.
Yeah.
Because and the question is, which I asked Sahil, what is Uddhav Thackeray thinking this evening?
Uddhav Thackeray's thinking, actually, interestingly, he hasn't done too badly.
Yeah.
So, the parties like Uddhav Thackeray will actually take they will clutch at straws. There's an interesting, suppose all the Senas were together, including Shinde Sena, they would be 100 plus, right? That's the Shiv Sena. The Marathi Manu still identifies himself with a regional party. It's just that regional party has got fragmented in Mumbai. And the Shiv Sena and the BJP realized this. That's why I said BJP not only decides how it is going to fight the election, they almost decide how the opposition will fight. I sometimes wonder whether Raj Thackeray was planted onto Uddhav Thackeray to keep Congress out.
That's a conspiracy theory. That's
No,
a conspiracy theory.
look. No, only to the extent that I think somewhere having Raj Thackeray, you see, Raj Thackeray and Uddhav Thackeray have come together at a time without actually a complete meeting of minds on the ground. Well, you see, it's not so easy overnight.
So you're saying he's a plant?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying all I'm saying is that if you have to fight the BJP today, you have to be fully united. Index of opposition unity, and your regional party has to be able to espouse regional aspirations more effectively. Over time, I think Shiv Sena somewhere down the line has been confused. You go with the Congress, what happens to your Hindutvavadi alliance, right? All his life, Bharatiya Janata was taking on the Congress. Now you go and align with them. As a result, some voters drift and become political Hindus first and then Maharashtrians.
That they need to learn from the BJP. BJP can have an alliance with Nitish Kumar and still survive. They can have an alliance with Chandrababu Naidu and still can survive.
Okay, coming back to again, let me add another part to it. So what is Uddhav Thackeray thinking tonight and what is Sharad Pawar thinking tonight?
Sharad Pawar is 85.
Okay, what is Ajit Pawar thinking tonight?
I won't be surprised if Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar come together.
Yeah. That's their own survival.
In the near future.
And
whether they could be, who knows? I don't know. Supriya Sule may not want to be part of the NDA. But who knows what happens 1 year from now? We don't know because the opposition is shrinking so fast.
Yes. So you're saying the Pawars could come together. That is what Ajit Pawar would seriously mull this evening.
No, I think at some stage, in the next 6 months, 12 months, they could certainly, because there is no real differences.
They will be forced to come together with
There's
the
situation
the way the Thackeray's
I don't know whether the Thackeray's will remain forever together.
Uddhav Thackeray, what is he thinking tonight?
I think Uddhav Thackeray is wondering, how do I now
reinvent?
Yeah, you've got to reinvent.
You've got to rise from where you are.
Look, I think Aditya Thackeray has shown some signs. He's very easily criticized. But when I speak to him, he at least raises valid issues that actually...
No, he's made sure. He's made sure that all his wards in Dadar, his own constituency, are won. He's made sure of that.
You see, Preeti, in politics, it's a marathon. Bharatiya Thackeray lost so many elections, but khade rahe na.
His party
do
the Thackeray's have the stamina?
Yeah.
You see, if they have the stamina, I still believe. 2 years ago, 31 seats won by Mahavikas Agadi, 17 by BJP. Yeah. Now you are writing them off just less than 2 years later.
Nobody's writing them off. Rajdeep, I think we all know that nobody writes political obituaries. You'll be foolhardy to do so.
Yes.
One quick question, again, which we were debating earlier. Devendra Fadnavis as a possible PM candidate 2029.
I will take, if that happens, I will play that video that I put on Neta.
He takes the credit for
everything.
No, that
Even
sign was
Devendra
there on the
Fadnavis.
show.
Even Devendra,
no, I'll tell you
we
why.
are kite flying right now. You're taking credit for the kite flying
I
also.
see so many similarities with the way Devendra Fadnavis is rising in Maharashtra with what I saw with Modi ji in Gujarat. I'm seeing similarities. I'm not saying it means that you will... Dekho, kaun banega Prime Minister, as Pawar once told us the day Devagowda became Prime Minister, kaun kab banega, kaun jane. But I do think that Devendra Fadnavis is slowly but surely coming to the front-ranking leaders among the Gen Next of the BJP. It's a huge achievement to have done what he has done in Maharashtra. And he offers a certain urban dream.
Yes.
And as India gets more and more urbanized, they will look at, I think it's quite impressive that his wife, Amrita Fadnavis, comes on programs in the way she does. All of this appeals to a younger generation.
No, I think it's very cool. I think it's superbly cool.
So, I would say Devendra Fadnavis knows how to use social media. He knows how to use media.
So you're saying possible PM contender 2029?
Absolute, not 2020. While Modi is there, there are no PM
There
contenders.
is no contender.
There is
There's no
no contender.
contender.
There is only Modi.
Nobody will even dare to put their hat in that.
Mr. Modi, let's be fair to him.
Huh.
While he's around, including possibly 2029, he's Neta
Okay.
number one. But
We have
at
to get
some
into a
stage,
break.
at some stage, when you
Okay.
look at the next generation,
Devendra
certainly.
Fadnavis is a
but
acceptable
Fadnavis
pace.
ji is now on test. You see, now all the municipal corporation, you can't say, usne nahi kaam kiya, usne. Now everything will come on
Now
Mr.
it's truly a
Fadnavis.
triple engine.
Now it is a triple
now
engine,
it's
yes.
truly a triple engine. Just one quick question and one-line answers.
Okay.
Of what you knew of Mumbai, the soul of Mumbai, the perception of Mumbai, the politics of Mumbai, the culture of Mumbai. Now, can we say there's been a tectonic shift?
Well, definitely yes. I mean, not today.
Just
but
by what we are seeing right
definitely yes. I mean, the Mumbai, what I have seen, I have grew up in, was a completely different Mumbai. It was a middle-class Mumbai. Rajdeep's Mumbai was completely different. That is the beauty of Mumbai, you know. Everybody lives a different life
South
in Mumbai.
Bombay, Mumbai.
Yeah, it is a complete different Mumbai. I have lived in a middle-class dominated areas where we have seen people coming on streets on social issues, on civic
Sahil
issues.
Joshi's father, by the way, was an
Yes,
excellent
we know.
corporator who actually did more for municipal schools than many people did. Those were the old-style politicians. The old-style politicians of Mumbai worked on the grassroots.
Even
They
the
were not
BJP
rent-seeking politicians.
Even the BJP leaders at that time were the middle-class leaders. They were working and at the same time they were doing politics. So the Mumbai has definitely changed.
Changed.
And
It's a new era.
It happens with
It's
the time.
cyclic, yeah. It's a
definitely,
cyclical
it
thing.
happens with the time. Yeah.
Rajdeep,
but
you have
look,
10 seconds.
No, look, I am nostalgic about middle-class Mumbai. I like to, when I go to Mumbai and I
Sahil,
see...
people romanticize a life they've never led.
Never.
No.
It's a very common thing. People romanticize a life that they have never
No,
led.
there is a Mumbai which I still hanker for.
Okay.
It was middle class. Cricket was played on the Maidan. Now the Maidans are taken over by marriage halls. Now redevelopers and contractors are the ones who run Mumbai. That's the tragedy,
Okay,
I
we
think,
have
of
to go into a
Mumbai.
break.
And I hope that the corporators realize that they have been put there
Okay, I need to go into a break.
not their bank balance, but improve
Okay,
the
let me
quality
end
of
on that.
life
I
of the
hope
Okay,
that.
so I'll have to end now.
I
Keep
hope
quiet.
that.
Okay, now I have to
Okay,
end. All right, thank you, both of you gents, for joining me with that. But if there is one person who owns the day today, it is Devendra Fadnavis. Whether or not he's going to be, a possible future contender for PM, we don't know. But today, the Chief Minister has had a fabulous day in the office.